To look behind the curtain here, final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And check it out, Indiana. They retain their spot at number 2 in the rankings, and they've got staying power. They're as stable as they are dominant. I don't see them slipping down that list anytime soon.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball is out there with James. Then it's Knipple. Then there's Miles Bridges. And for Indiana, in the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Nembhard. And it's Rice in at the 5. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. To the inside, Ice. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Here's James. It's rebounded by Nesmith. And it's Indiana's ball. Nembhard, the pass to Rice. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges kicks to Ball. Pass to Bridges. He takes it in. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Siakam passes to Rice. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pulls from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Pass to Knipple. To the paint. It's Ball, that time on the assist by Bridges.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Rice. Down low. And Nesmith with the slam.
Boy, you cannot give up that kind of opportunity to Aaron Nesmith. Woo-hoo! Finish is close.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, they just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right. Sometimes
it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Indiana. Charlotte moving it around, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
From deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Outside, James. Pass to Knipple. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
How about the response by Knipple there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Bounce pass, Nemhard. Inside. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got his second basket.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys, back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, Neesmith, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. For three, Siakam sinks the triple. Siakam's got 6.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Neesmith. Pacers on defense. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Here's Diabate. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Siakam. Takes it off the glass. He's got 8. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Sexton. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now, here's Sexton after the miss from Rice. Sexton kicks to Green. And the Hornets miss again. Pacers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Sexton. Plumlee with a screen on McConnell. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Walker the pass to Rice. Indiana moving it around. Here's Nemhard. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. new group in now for Indiana. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarris Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Shepard. The Hornets also changing it up. Bridges comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Ball in for Green. Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Siakam is out there with the Bulldozer. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Indiana leading by 14. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
And here are the Pacers now, after Charlotte getting the three. Pass to Mathurin. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Here's Rice from the right block. The shot is good. Rice has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pacers leading by 14. To the paint. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Sexton. The Pacers making the shot. Hits it from 3-point range.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from 3-point range?
Siakam outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Kneppel. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's Ball in the corner. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 7 of 10 shooting from 3-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And here's Sexton. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. And the Hornets making a change here. .157 left to play here in the half. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. Hornets keep it alive. He gets it in there. He has 6.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Outside, Mathurin. Siakam outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Sexton. Bridges, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists tonight. Indiana leading by 15. Outside, Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. For 3, Siakam. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. James, a screen on Nembhard. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Here's Siakam, and he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 24.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
And here is Ball. What a terrific move that was. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Indiana with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Indiana Pacers. So, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny in a dunk contest.
Or May 20th, Shaq versus me in a foul shooting contest.
Or either of you versus me in a staying on topic contest?
Oh, good one, Ernie.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Charlotte Hornets.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's James.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Outside, Mathurin bangs home the trifecta. Mathurin's got 12 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's James. Ball from long range. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. That 3 off the mark. And here is James. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, if you know you've got a scorer like Bridges, set a good screen and let him go to work.
Pacers leading by 13. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Rice. Now Bridges covered by Siakam. Bridges kicks to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Guys, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Ball after Indiana gets the 3. Now Bridges. He has 7. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball from long range. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Siakam outside. Pass to Rice. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Hornets trail by 14. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Now here's James. Ball sets a screen for James. And here is Bridges. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Pacers with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Pacers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Hornets, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Mathurin. 15 points in the game. Toppin inside. He's against Bridges. Toppin good. Toppin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Bridges double team. Pass to James. Charlotte moving the ball around. 3-pointer. Knipple, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nembhard the pass to Rice. Out to the right wing. Nembhard a screen on Bridges. Toppin can't get it to go.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
On the wing, James. Pass the ball from outside the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's his 2nd make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Number 1, the Pacers.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coach...
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Indianapolis checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 14. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And there's the bulldozer. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here's Ball. Pass to Diabate. Plumlee sets the pick for Sexton. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Here's McConnell. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shot's good by Rice. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Count the basket.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
It's stolen by Shepard. Walker in the corner. And it's good, 2 points. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass the ball. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Rice has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McConnell passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Indiana making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarris Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Ball. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Pass to Neesmith. Up and in on the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Nembhard with it. Pass to Neesmith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Nembhard against Ball. Shot clock at 6. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. to the left side wing. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. James dishes to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Thrown off the pick from Rice. From the wing. The Hornets pull it in. Fires the 3. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Indiana.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Pascal Siakam.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Mathurin with a screen for Siakam. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got 41.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, Nembhard. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
Yeah. Our approach is to be unselfish. Share the ball, work the best shot possible. If somebody's getting good looks, keep feeding them. If everybody's getting good look, then we all eating that steak and lobster, you feel me? Hey, I'm a family man at heart, so nothing makes me happier than feeding my family. And these guys are my family.
I love that, MP.
Hey, order up!
Surf and turf! Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.